stellar event, Year in Review and 2014 Predictions. So the agenda for tonight, I'll do through a welcoming. We'll also have a keynote from Jeff Hollingworth from AT&T Foundry, and then we'll go into our panel discussion for tonight. A little bit about Mobile Monday. We are a nonprofit, 501c6, and we're in a lot of different cities around the U.S. and also around the world. We're in about 140 plus cities. Community stats, we are about 12,000 plus. Third of us are developers, biz dev, product marketing, etc. We do 3 types of events per month. We do monthly meetings like this. We also have a Dev Labs, which is focused, basically the audience is all engineers. And we kind of say if you don't know what a GitHub account is, then you probably don't belong in that meeting. And then we also do executive dinners. And if you're a founder, executive in mobile, we're always open to have you at our dinners. We also have some great sponsors that help us and support that. Also, here are some of our corporate sponsors, and also your logo could be there if you guys are interested. How to find us, mobilemonday.us. It points to our meetup site, and then all our events are posted there. On Twitter, if you want to tweet, MomoSV. And on Ustream, we have like the last 3-4 years of all these events recorded on Ustream. And I'd also like to kind of say thanks to all the volunteers and leadership of Mobile Monday here in Silicon Valley. We have Mike Chen, who focuses on content. Ryan Bloomer is also our CFO, and also fundraising guy. Chelsea, you might have seen her in the back of the bar, the red dress. She actually helped put all this stuff together today. Corinne Ikeda, who's helping us with our accelerator program. Monica Phillips is also our events manager, and John Lynn, who does all our videotaping. So also great thanks to our sponsors tonight. We have CTIA and TapSense. Okay, who knows what CTIA is? Right. Okay, they are a very so yeah, the lovely lady in the red blouse can tell you more about that. TapSense. Who knows what TapSense is? All right. So yes, they are a demand side agency for mobile advertising. So tonight we have Ash Kumar, founder and CEO of TapSense. We have David Diggs, who's also vice president of data for CTIA. We have Rob Coney-Beers, who's managing director at Shasta Ventures. We have Jeff Hollinghead, who works for Ericsson but also heads up all the AT&T foundries. We have Lars Leckie from Hummer Windblad and Rob Price from Swisscom Partners. So kind of frame up what we're going to talk about tonight, and basically the year in review. It's we do this every year. We get a bunch of VCs on the panel. We also get some other folks from the tech industry and the mobile industry, and we talk about like what happened. And so we're going to look at acquisitions. We're going to look at wearables. We're going to look at the kind of what happened in the app world. Also, there's a lot of new mobile platforms. There's about 5 that are out today that are new this year, besides Android and Apple, and then also privacy and the blah 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 agencies. Okay. So, so we also have our own rendition of "Twas the Night Before" funding, and I will be in iambic pentameter.
It's written by Mario Tapia.
Okay. And so, I can start with the first one.
We can read it off that.
Okay. Okay. 'Twas the night before funding, when all through the bay, not a VC was stirring, not even Ron Conway. The term sheets were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that Andreessen and Horowitz would soon be there.
The founders were nestled, all snuggled in their beds, while visions of engineers danced in their heads. And the devs at their laptops reviewing the stack had just settled their brains for a long night hack.
When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like sass, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen slow gave the luster of midday to the objects below. When to what my wondering eyes should not make up, but a miniature Keiretsu and 8 tiny startups.
With a little old investor so lively and gay, I knew in a moment it must be wrong Conway. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he twisted, he shouted, and called them by name.
Now Flipboard, now Foursquare, now Twilio and Twitter, on Facebook, on Snapchat, on Kip, on Flickster. To the top of the accelerator, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, exit away all.
Just as the butterflies before a live demo day, the team flew across the sky coming our way. So up to rocket space, the founders, they flew with the sleigh full of banknotes in Conway too.
And then there was a twinkling. I heard the voices of VentureBeat and the prancing and pawing of each little feet. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Conway came about.
He was dressed all in swag from head to his foot, and his clothes were all labeled with logos and soot. A bundle of pitches were flung on his back, and he looked like an investor just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His stature was short and merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the hair of his head was white as snow.
The stump of a cigar he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump like a right old angel. I'd laugh when I saw him in sped of my able. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he signed all the term sheets and then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, off he went with Kevin Rose.
He sprang to his sleigh and gave his team a whistle, and then away they flew like a down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight.
Happy funding to all, and if you drink too much, take an Uber, all right?